So around 2005, I went to Canada with Craig Douglas, the founder of the ShivWorks training group, and we taught a course together. And it was my first time seeing his coursework and my coursework kind of side by side, and we taught like a course. I don't know what else you would call it. You know, both of us teaching for half of the day and for both days, and it was really eye-opening and educational for me. Craig is a master instructor, and up to that point, I had not worked with folks who weren't athletes. All of my exposure training people had been primarily the straight blast gym and SWAT guys. And so I was used to, because I had begun working also at a place called The Site in 2001, so I was used to working with guys who kind of came to me as a finished product. So working with people from ground zero up was a new thing. And Craig has that mastered because he had begun teaching at a police academy level. So recruits, people coming in off the street, fairly clueless, but ambitious and hungry and wanting to get after it. So that was an eye-opener. I had never considered that before. And so Craig and I, through the years, continued to teach together. I continued to assist him as often as possible. And then I began to teach coursework. And as it went on, it began to get some momentum. So Craig and I sat down, and Craig said, listen, we need to design this, put some sort of system in place so it's systematic. It's not just helter-skelter, and you actually have an end goal in place. So you go through the 2 days, and by the end of the second day, they leave better than they showed up. And I was like, right on, let's do it to it. So that became the multidisciplinary optimization course. And Craig actually came up with the term because he's a word guy and an acronym guy. So he came up with all that. And it was aimed at folks who came to his coursework, the EWO, which is Edge Weapons Overview, and ECQC, which is Extreme Close Quarters Concepts. And folks would come to those courses and just get blown over by Hurricane Craig. He would just overload them with information, smoke them, and then they would leave. And so we were looking for something that would then fill the gaps. So people would come to my coursework, and I would do what I'm best at, which is designing drills to isolate specific portions of the fight, of the information, and then we just do reps. And so folks would come to my course, they would do easily 100 reps of each drill through the course of the weekend, and they would leave much improved. And so that was kind of the genesis of it. Since that time, it's progressed, it's evolved, so to speak, with input from a lot of different people. All the guys in ShivWorks, guys in Straight Blast Gym, guys outside, Master Chief Jim Carver at The Site, guys like that would just give me input out of the kindness of their heart. I don't know why they'd give me maybe they thought, man, this guy's screwed up, let me fix him. But they would come and they would give me input, and it was awesome, and I would tweak the course and continue to try to bring the best possible product to the people that trust me with their time, which is most important, and with their money, and hopefully it never happens, but maybe with their life if they have to defend themselves in a real fight. And so that's where the course has come from, and that's where it's headed.